Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. We are doing a run to the library today, and as you can see, I have 2 bags full of books, so I'm not telling you about all the books that we got, but I'm telling you about the ones that we really liked. So this book, Night Night Farm by Amy Parker, we happened to just pick it up off the shelf, and the last page talks about, and God made you, Night Night God, and we didn't know that was in there. It's just a very cute book, cute pictures, a rhyming story, and this was Gideon's favorite book, and we read it multiple times a day while we've had it. This book, Why a Daddy Needs a Daughter, I think, what? Why a Daughter Needs a Dad? Sorry. Why a Daughter Needs a Dad. It's a good book in just daddy loves his daughter and just the things that daughters can be good at and do and all of that. I like that book. Seeds Move. It's about how seeds get different places, whether they hitchhike on plants or blow in the wind, but the pictures are interesting and it gives a lot of information about different plants. Abigail really likes the Laura Ingalls Wilder books, so this book is Inside Laura's Little House by Carolyn Strom Collins and Christina Wyss Erickson, and it just shows different crafts, different songs from it, some pictures of what the houses might have looked like. It's just an interesting, more in-depth book about Little House. Fire Truck is Flashing by Mandy Archer is a book we've gotten in the past. It's these foxes that are firefighters. My kids like anything firefighters, so this was a fun one. Give a Goat is a book, I think the author's from Maine. But this book is a school that reads a book about the Heifer International Program where you can give a goat or chickens or whatever to families around the world and how they can use those to do what they need to provide for themselves. And the school raised money to give a goat. So that was a cute book. Some of these books I found just by accident. Some I was looking for the book. But a lot of times what I'll do is I go into the library and I just pick one shelf, like one section, and I just go through and I pick books that look interesting. So a lot of these were just found just by doing that. So On a Wintry Morning by Dori Chaconas, and I don't remember if this was rhyming. Yes, it was kind of a rhyming book about a dad playing with his daughter on a wintry morning, and it was just very cute pictures and cute little story. Learning to Ski with Mr. McGee. This is a local author, Chris Van Dusen, and he has rhyming books that have Mr. McGee and his little dog Dee getting into all kinds of predicaments. And this one has a moose. So this is my shout out to Tyler. We found you a moose. Abigail really likes these books. Abigail reads the chapter books too of Little House on the Prairie, but we found these years ago and she still likes them. It's the stories from Little House, but it's just made into picture book form. So just pictures of what the cabin would have looked like and stuff. They're called My First Little House Books, and there's a bunch of different ones. This is a local one, ABCs of Maine, by Harry W. Smith, and I just like it. It's just slippery seals, luminous lighthouse, but it's pretty pictures of what Maine life is like. We found a couple cute picture books. They're different series. So this one is Baby Loves to Smell, the 5 senses. And it talks about baby smelling, and then it actually talks about how you smell and how the different molecules in the air is what makes the smells go to your brain and how that works. And so it gives science concepts in this picture book. Thought that was cute. And this one is called Hello World, is the series. This one's about garden. But it just talks about the garden and gets a little more in depth about the earthworms and the bees and how different processes in the garden work. But I liked the pictures in this one too. You okay? Only God Can Make a Kitten. Abigail found this one, and it just talks about how God is the one who makes all the different things around us. I really liked this book. The pictures are neat and just talks about how God made all the different things around us. So this one's written by Rhonda Gowler Green, Greene. We like that. And the last one I'm going to talk about today is called A Pioneer Sampler by Barbara Greenwood, and it follows a family through the year and tells a little story about something that happened. So this is sheep shearing, but then when you get to the end of the little chapter, it's written in storybook form, but then it tells you about carding and spinning And it talks about dyeing the wool. So different chapters talk about different things. There's one about maple sugar. This is how you do onion colored clothes, weaving. The peddler's visit and how they would have fished, making shadow puppets, things they would have done for entertainment. It's just kind of like an almanac story of going through the life with the pioneer family and what would have happened in their lives. And it's a very interesting book. My kids like this time period. So that's it. We just wanted to show you the books that we liked and so that I can remember them for the next set of kids. We'll see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.